type of the various types of control processing, monitoring, and processing control systems. In that, we are going to consider computer processing monitoring and direct digital control, numerical control, programmable logic control, and supervisory control, and distributed control, and PC program control, enterprise-wide integration of factory data. So these things we have already studied. Okay, we have studied process control monitor. Okay, that we can take one more thing about. Then you people are direct digital control. Okay, we can. But you studied numerical control of robotics, programmable logic controller, supervisory control, distributed DNCs, distributed numerical control systems, and pieces in process of controls. So you play some overview of that. Let us now we can take one by one. So what it will be taking place. The computer process monitoring. Here, the computer, it will be observes, it collects, and it records the data of the process. But it cannot be used directly for the controlling the process. It will take all the data. It will take observation. It will carry out the observation. It will show where the error is there, what type of error it is there, and it saves the data. It collects the data, but it can give a warning message. But it cannot give a. It cannot go for now. If you are carrying out this one CATIA or a solid software itself, if there is no proper assembly is not there, it is not going to assemble. It will show some sort of warning messages. So and so it is not there. It is not linked. This point is not joined. Like that, some sort of things it will be giving a warning, but it is not going to take the primitive or directly control the process. So your control is human oriented. But that with respect to that human oriented, so that person will be changing, or that person will be seeing the data or collecting the data and making the decisions with respect to what all the error it has been occurred. So like that, here also we have three types of data are there in computer processing monitoring. We have three types of data. One is process data. The another one is equipment data, and the third one is program data, product data. Okay, it will take what all the process data means. It will take all the input, output parameters and variables. It will be get and it will be get stored. And equipment data, it will be having a monitoring over what is the speed, what is the structure, the working of that, all the operations it can be carried out. So with respect to breakdown data, everything it will be there in the equipment data. Then product data, how many, what type of the product it is coming, that how many products are coming out, number of products, volume of product. So all these things it will be get stored in the computer processing monitor, which will be helpful for the control process. That is the thing related to computer processing monitoring. Just in the examination, with respect to words, if you keep remember the highlighted words, computer process monitoring andreno. So you will be watching you will be observing, you will be checking something, and with respect to that you will be taking the note of that. Okay, taking the note of that. So just with respect to that word itself, you can give the explanation to that thing. Next, direct digital control. So direct digital control. So this direct digital control means, so it is the computer which will be controlling the, or after taking all the data, after considering what are the different things, observations and all, the computer itself, it itself will be having a control over the what are the process or the what are the thing it is going over the automation. Okay, so here just nothing to say in this. So it will be directly having a control over the control system or over the machine. Now the technology has been improving, increasing more and more. So with respect to that, we got numerical controls. With respect to that, we got DNCs, direct numerical controls. With respect to that, we got distributed numerical controls and all we got. So as it is a direct digital controlling over the manufacturing process. Okay. So next one is numerical control. Numerical control and robotics. So we already studied numerical control. We'll be giving a set of instructions to the program, set of instructions or the programs to the system or to the machine, and it will be performing the operation according to the given set of that instructions. So then we are going to obtain the output. Okay, and also robotics. So the robotics also I can say it is related to numerical control. Robot arms, manipulators are controlled by the movement of the arms, jointed arms, with respect to the sequence of instructions which has been given or which has been defined in the memory. Then it will be performing the same cyclic work with respect to given instructions. Okay, so it itself it will be having a control. Okay, what according to the given instructions, the own controlling, and it will be now updated things are coming. Okay, next one is supervisory control. Sorry, not a programmable logic controllers. So in this programmable logic controllers, so microprocessor based controllers, which will be used for storing the instructions, the programmed instructions, and also the logics, and also sequencing, and also time, counting, and also other control functions for controlling the machine and the process. With respect to that, all the storage it will be taken place in the PLCs. Okay, programmable logic controller. Next, supervisory control. So in the supervisory control, supervisory. Okay, so what are the thing you have been given activities, a number of units like our production machineries, or number of units, okay, and the predefined parameters of the process. So what all it has been given with respect to that, the things are going on. So it will be also with respect to the automation control itself. So it itself can take a required measurement and it can deviate, or it will be giving a warning measure to the input, so such as to take over the what all the disturbances or what all the causes it has been caused to give the corrective action. So that will be taken out in the supervisory control. Then distributed control numericals. Distributed control system, we know already. Now CNCs means one system will be handling like 3 to 4 or 5 machines, but in the distributed numerical control system, one computer, supercomputer, it will be having a command over 3 to 4 computers. That 3 to 4 computers, it will be coming having a command over one computer with respect to 5, 6 machines. Then like it will be distributing the path in order to carry out multiple working and also huge production. Okay. Okay, so huge production. So then this we are going to call it as a numerical. So it is in now the process distribution and all the almost all the factories, industries. This type of the work is going on. Then PCC in process control. Okay, so we are going to implement the PCC itself in the operator level. So in order to over a direct control over the automation process. Okay, so in order to get a direct control over the automation process, the pieces are involved implemented are designed in the process control itself. So there and there itself we can avoid what all the disturbances. So in order to get a proper required output. So these are the different things which will be involved in the controlling of the process. The another one, enterprise level integration of the factory data. Okay, so here it will be users like PCs, flat out management structures, administrative tasks, and which will be done by the operator. So in order to have an extension over networking technologies, in order to have extension over networking, so main thing in order to achieve the greater productivity. So in order to achieve the greater productivity at the factory level, okay, with respect to the data which has been collected, which has been observed from the previous things. So that we are going to call it as an enterprise wide integration of the factory data. So now these are the different forms of other forms of computer processing control. The computer process monitoring, you can explain from the word, and direct digital marketing, digital controlling, numerical control, program logic control, supervised control, distribution. So all these things you will be able to explain and keep in a memory with respect to these words itself. Okay, that's why I'm saying, instead of seeing all the it is a theory, it's a theory subject, but you people should do one thing is, you should make it in a point wise, and you should write a figure, and the point wise explanation should be there. So so the evaluator will be feeling very much comfortable for doing the valuation, and they will be allotting maximum marks to the questions that which you attended through point wise. The questions which you attended through paragraph, you will be awarding less marks. Okay, that's why I'm saying you can write all the things in the point wise itself. Okay, 1 minute. Yeah, so this will be completing the module number 5. So we have gone through CNC technologies, part programming, and we have gone through what are the automations, what are the strategies, what are the basic elements, and also what are the levels of the automation. Then also we have went to what is the process and also discrete manufacturing industries, and we have given the differences. And the last topic was other control system components,